Think about the situation somebody created in the first place by not simply listening. When I was at Polo Ground, I said, please be quiet, get your kids, get them to back away, get away from the wall. Please don't do what somebody says. Stop acting like you're killing folks. Stop acting like you're raping somebody's mother. Stop talking about killing or chopping off a head. Stop talking about all this evil. Stop having people lie, right? Because basically you're having people walk around and lie all the time. And then, like I said earlier, that you're like breaking Ten Commandments because you're getting somebody to lie on somebody, the neighbor, and I forgot exactly the right pronunciation, the right verbiage for it. But you're pretty much telling lies and spreading gossip, right? And untruths. And you learn of them and you continue going with some people continue it going. Now you have somebody talking about, or you have somebody imposing upon free will sunk in place. So now I'm sitting here like, you're doing all the things that you're describing. Somebody else is blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, no, that's you. I simply said, why don't you try Doing the Right Thing by Joseph Antoine King and seeing what happens? Joseph King wants to get to having a child. Oh, he's going to do it. Like, no, he will be everything that you guys are not showing. That's the thing. Somebody's trying to get out of paying what they should pay, simple and put. And that's it. And I'm sitting here like they're dragging it out about all these other wild concocted stories of this and of that. And somebody's talking about leader and this and that and Simdall. What happened to Simdall? Who said somebody's a Simdall? Who said somebody's a prostitute? So I'm getting sick and tired of like somebody being allowed to do varying things and then talking about, oh, I'm gonna pay you to hold on. Okay, well then put that in writing. Because just like some other people, you know how it's gonna end up being played out. Oh, like the construction. I had nothing to do. Yes, you did. You participated. All y'all participated. Point blank, period. So you have something to very well do with everything. Oh, they were making us. Okay, well then everybody write their name on it, who made you do it on the sheet of paper, and let's see if we got the same person. Let's see if we got the same person. Same person made the police do it. Same person made night worker do it. Same people made maintenance do it. Same people made neighbors do it. Same people made people upstairs do it. Some people made gay people do it. Same people made poor people do it. Same people made racist white folks do it. Same people made what my family do it. Same people made. I'm not getting how easy. I'm getting how easy this is. I'm not comprehending how somebody's making it difficult and hard. Oh, and not to mention you talking about getting somebody, what you call it, putting it in a pipe, waking me up at 2:55 in the morning and telling me today, don't worry about it, ignore it. So excuse me next door when you're being told what to say or do or respond, or 1 minute we're good, the next minute you're acting kind of weird and replying to me in a negative, like you're flip flopping. Excuse me if when I walk down the street, if there's looks and gestures made behind my back. Granted, they may be to kind of show people X, Y, and Z, but then sometimes it's like, who makes looks behind people back in a negative manner? Who talks about somebody in a negative manner? You cussed around me at my window at NYCHA. Think about the surroundings in NYCHA. They cursed all the time. I was a person that don't curse. I'm a person that gives to the oh no, all right, you're taking what are you making me spend my money? some person that donates, some person that does this. I'm like, so what y'all are telling me right now is you're playing a game. You're using various excuses to keep it going. Oh no, wait. Investigation. Forgot. And what was it? I don't think I want to bring all that up as a whole extra stuff. But then we're talking about sound tunnels and spirits and this and that and that and that. So I'm like, okay, so why haven't y'all sit here listening to somebody tell y'all what to do all day? That seems like somebody that's messing with free will. Do you want to sit here and go back and forth and do this stuff all day? That makes no sense. Then as soon as I like something, I didn't hear all that. I didn't hear X, Y, and Z be said. But it seems like as soon as I go back and play on my thing, it's almost like is somebody sitting there recording the reply and topping it over? If not, why can't I know? That makes no sense. So I'm like, so then somebody else is trying to make themselves seem like something they're not, which they've kind of always been kind of doing. So you got so many people playing in a situation where I was like, why can't people just, like when I first said, please be quiet, please back away, please don't do that, please listen. I'll be fine if you just compensate, fix the problem, and move forward, like fixing the problem, being right by people. So I'm talking about what? Privilege. Then today somebody's oh no, but like why are you playing tick for tat? It's a respect thing. It's cold. I was going to get on the train but I was like, oop, guess what? I think I dropped or left my Metro card and my what do you call it? Debit card. And you're gonna say, oh well, maybe I can swipe when somebody comes through. If I swipe when somebody comes through, that's the same thing as me going in the gate in the first place, honestly. Especially if they got like a all day Metro card. It's basically the same thing. You're not making money off of it. So that's typically respect that you ask the person, look, I don't have it. Can I just go to my destination? You can tell I'm not really dressed for outside. So 9 times out of 10, what I look like I'm running, I came up running. I'm like, but that would be the one time they're like, oh no, da da da. So you know what, God, carry me home. Because they playing. I wouldn't have hesitated. I was like, yeah, you next time, especially being older, next time make sure you come outside and put a jacket on. What's wrong with you? Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I figured I'd be in the gym and go work out, cool down, and then run back home trying to condition my body. Like I kind of know what temperature or how long in a certain amount of temperature I can withstand. I wasn't expecting to extend going there and coming back. I was expecting to go there, try to hurry up and bust it out and run because in a mile I can usually run it in 10 minutes. I was like, it's like a 30, but it's a 30-minute walk, but it's like a 10-minute run if you run straight. So I was like, probably 10, 15 minutes when I'll get there, even though it's cold. Then I get there and it's just like all this stuff. I'm like, let me just turn back around and go. I ain't even gonna deal with this today. I'll deal with it tomorrow when I get up and go to the whatchamacallit because unfortunately somebody's playing around with my other stuff. It doesn't make no sense. I was very like, yeah, it really doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying bow and oh and da 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 da. Actually, playing a dangerous game.